Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna do something that I've been waiting for so long to do, that is bringing you guys to my Notion. If you don't know, I use Notion just to track my books. I do also use Goodreads, but I don't know, Notion is different. I feel like it's more like a thing that I like to do. It's like arts and crafts that I like to do. I'm gonna show you guys how I organized all my Notion, all my books, and anyway, I'm just gonna show you guys, you guys will see. Okay, can you guys see my computer screen? I think you guys can. So this is my Notion. Welcome. This is my baby. I'm gonna walk step by step with you guys and show everything before I add books. That is actually what I want to do today, is adding books to my list. First of all, this is not made by me. This is not my Notion. I didn't build this. It was someone that I don't remember the name right now, but I'm gonna put her name right here, and I'm gonna put the link on the description in case you guys want the same thing. Let me talk you guys through my Notion before we start putting things. First of all, when you open the Notion, this is what you're gonna see. And then I have this dashboard here. There's a few things I'm gonna show you guys, and I have this here that I also am gonna show you guys, and I'm gonna also show currently reading, and this gallery here that is supposed to be showing pictures. And then now you can see the covers, but I'm gonna leave here so it's not so confusing for you guys to understand. First of all, let's start with library. This is the status. You have next to read, read, reading, TBR, and DNF. Then we have my TBR. It is what we're going to do today. I have reading. I don't have anything right now because I also am going to include the book I'm reading right now. We have read, is all the books I read this year. This timeline I don't understand, so I'm not even going to show you guys. And this is something that I did. I have some books that I read that are part of series. I have this specific window file. Anyway, I have a DNF view, I have my favorite views, and I have all the view with type, name, author, genre, and status. And then moving on, we have quotes and notes. I used this like 3 times. I actually don't use this at all. We have genres, that is, I did this. It comes with, but I changed the cover and the icons. That was me. And this is basically the genre of the books. So if I open fiction, I'm gonna have like Fourth Wing, Magnolia Parks. Anyway, and going down, we have early archive. Sorry, English is not working today. I even talking louder. I'm talking quiet. It's not working today. I even talking quieter, because if I talk louder, I'm gonna get more and more confused. But anyway, here it is my reading goal. That is 60 books this year. And here, this part, I did this. I have all the books. I have the physical TBR. This is only TBR. This is the physical TBR. Physical TBR is the books I have at home. Ebooks, just in case I read some ebooks. I rarely do, but when I do, I'm gonna put it here. And this is series. It's books that is part of a series. Jesus, hard today. It's hard. And here's my currently reading. I didn't add it yet. I'm gonna do with you guys my currently reading. And this is gallery. Gallery is all the books I have on my Notion so far. And this is it. And we're gonna add more books today. Anyway, let's add a new book. What I like to do is just to come to library, go to my TBR, press new. I'm just gonna add a book now. First of all, I'm going to put the name of the book. I like to open my Goodreads. As you can see, I have this Goodreads open in my another screen. And I like to, I'm going to leave it here so you guys can see. I like to search the name of the book, the 7.5. I'm just going to put 7 and see if I can find the book I want it. Yeah, right here. And I leave this open so I can follow the information I have in here. And I'm gonna do I even like copy and paste because I am that lazy. It's just so much easier when the name is so long. And full title. When it's a single book, I just put again the same name, just copy and paste. When it's a series, I put the name of the series. The name of the author is Torton. Here you guys can see there's like a bunch of authors, and for example Stuart, he was not part of this list, so I just wrote his name and press enter, and his automatically goes to this list. The type of book, I have physical, I have book, this is just a main, I have ebooks, and I have physical. Because I have the book with me right now, I'm gonna put physical. And then genre, and then again I look on my Goodreads and says mystery, fiction, thriller, fantasy, mystery, thriller, audiobook, and crime. Thriller because it's part of thriller, mystery. Cover I just download. Should I show you guys how I download covers? I probably gonna show you guys how I do that. So Pinterest, and just go to Pinterest and search for the book I'm looking for. And sometimes I'll write cover just to be more specific, and then I click on with my right button and save image as, and and then I choose the file I want to put it, and that's it. That's how you save a photo. Going back, I go to choose a file, and I have already here, and here you go. Status TBR, total of pages. I could go and look my book and see how many pages I have there, but I just go to actually Goodreads and see how many pages I have here. 432, and I will explain later what that do. I'm not gonna rate yet because I didn't read, and the year I want to read this, it is 2024, so I'm gonna put 2024, and that's it. And then I readjust just a little because sometimes the titles are too big, so I just like to do this. Okay, let me fix this one too. And that's what you do. Now I'm gonna add the book I'm currently reading. I'm reading The House Across the Lake. So again, I just go to my Goodreads, search for the book, The House Across the Lake. I open the book, and then I write it down. The House Across the Lake it's the same thing over and over again, but it's really nice to do. I love to do that. I could spend the whole day doing, not gonna lie. The full title, again, is not a part of the series, so I'm just gonna put the name of the book. The author is Riley Sager. Press enter. Type is physical because I have the book here. Genre is thriller, mystery, and mystery thriller, so I'm gonna put mystery and thriller right here. Cover, I just choose the cover again. I do the same thing. Go to Pinterest, choose the photo, save, and then I use as a cover. I'm reading this book right now, and this book has the total of 349 pages, but here on Goodreads it says that the book has 369 pages. So I always use the number that Goodreads give me, so 369. But in case you actually are tracking your, reading through Notion, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the number of pages of your book, and then you're gonna write it down. I'm currently on page 32. I'm gonna put it to 32. And nothing changes, right? But you have to do something. You're gonna have to go here for more properties, and then automatically it's gonna show your progress. It says that I am 9% in the book, and then I'm gonna put the day I started. I started yesterday, and that's it. I'm gonna put the year I'm reading in 2024, and that's pretty much it. Okay, yes, actually, it has a book that I read and I need to put in here. I finished a book yesterday. It was Notes on Your Sudden Disappearance. So I'm just gonna open on Goodreads, copy the name. Okay, I can't copy and paste. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna write. So Notes on Your Sudden Disappearance. Wow, this is a long name, this one, because yep. The name of the author is Alison Posh. I read physically, so I'm gonna put physical because I have the book with me. It's not part of a series. The genre is fiction, romance, and contemporary, so I'm gonna put fiction and romance. Cover, I go choose a file, and I'm gonna choose this file. This is the file with the cover of my book. It is not a TBR because I read this book, so it's a read book. And then total of pages. I don't have the book here with me, so I'm just gonna put 352 because it is what Goodreads says. 352. I'm currently on 352, so this is important because if you skip this part for some reason, this database don't understand that you finished the book, even though you put a date that you finish. I don't know why, it just doesn't understand that you finished the book. So started this book on March 6th. I click end date, and then I'm gonna put 9 because it's when I finished this book, and I'm gonna rate it. I think I rated 5 stars. Year that I read the book was 2024. Anyway, if I go to read, it's gonna show my book right here that I read this book. So if we go back to our bookshelf, this is gonna show my currently reading. This is House Across the Lake. If I go to my physical TBR, it's gonna have Flawless and the Seven Half Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I don't have any ebooks because there's no any ebooks that I want to read right now. And series. Let's add a series. Going back to library, we are going to TBR. We're gonna click new, and I need to find a book that is part of a series. So let me see here. I'm gonna use Legendborn as an example. I go here and write the name of the book and then full title. Because it's a series, I'm gonna put the name of the series. For example, Legendborn, it's the name of the whole series, the 2 books, because Legendborn has 2 books. So I'm just gonna write it down. I'm actually gonna copy and paste because I'm that lazy. Legendborn first, and then the author is Tracy Dion. Press enter. I have physical, so it's going to be physical. And here is the thing. For this to show, see, if it's not showing now, you have to go and press 4 more properties, and then it's going to show. And then you're going to just check the box, part of a series, and then genre, fantasy, young adult, romance, and then cover. It is my TBR, so I'm gonna leave here TBR. Number of pages 101. Oh, sorry, 501. The year that I read this book is 2024. And that's it. Before we go back to my bookshelf, I want to do something that I forgot and I just remembered. So here we have our last book. I was putting more books behind the camera, and we have the fine print, and I want to add a new property because I'm not in Brazil anymore, so it's harder for me to read books in Portuguese here. So what I want to do is I want to put a property that I can say if I read the book in Portuguese or in English. So I go to add a property, go to select is the best for me, sort of manual, select, and the name is gonna be language Then I'm gonna have it here. I'm just gonna move this to upper. I'm gonna put it here. English or Portuguese. So when I come here, I just have to put the language I'm gonna read the book. It's gonna be English or Portuguese. In my case, English. That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna have to do it all over again with all my books, but that's fine. I'll go back to the bookshelf and I'm gonna give you the final wrap up. So we learned a lot of things today, but my currently reading is The House Across the Lake. These are all my books, and I have I can see all my TBR, or I can see only my physical TBR or my series. See? This is my whole Notion haul, Notion tour. I don't know how to call this yet. My Notion bookshelf. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any question, you just ask me and I will respond to you. I will put the name of the author that create this Notion thing here again. And I also am gonna put the link on the description. I guess I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.